Hello. So today a random part of the bike broke, and I don't know how it broke. Kind of have an idea how it did, but I certainly never fell off, never knocked it or anything like that. There was no sheer force put into it. It just randomly broke, and it is dun, 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 the mount for the computer. As you can see there, big crack where the screw goes, and the whole thing is loose. So yep, thankfully it's an easy fix. I have a replacement part here already. So if you have to buy these are £10. It looks like an easy fix. Take out the little star nut, and I think underneath in the computer, underneath there is another little star nut. Get that off. So yep, and that other little star nut inside takes off this part of the mount here. So that bit comes out, and then you just replace that bit, which I have in here, and I can get into it. So there we go. That is the mount. Screw that on, but before you do, just make sure you screw that part back on to that, and then screw that to your frame. It's got two little, has it got a clip? It's got a little lip kind of there. Can you see it? And that bit, from what I gather, is supposed to sit into the frame down there. Unfortunately, mine hasn't sat in there since about 2 days after I bought it. It kind of bounced out. I couldn't get it back in. Could have tried unscrewing it, but you know, I wasn't aware of it. But now I am. So yeah, hopefully, quick fix on this, and it'll be done. So I have my tool, or my other tool, can't decide. So in they go. Quick fix in the woods. Just make sure you don't lose anything. Yep, unscrew that. A little bit more. Sure, the screw wasn't that long. There you go. Make sure you don't lose that screw. And underneath, pull the wires through. You have that, and again, you have two more little star screws things, which are a different size to the one I've just used up there. Right, I'll unscrew them and I'll be back. So them two screw things, we're just securing that to the mount, and that's what you have inside now. Hopefully they pull out and the whole thing just comes out, I hope. So yep, they just pull out quite easy. Take off the mount, feed it through, that's the new mount on now, and just pull it back together. So when you're pushing them back in, you'll notice these white lines. So just make sure them are facing you when you put them in. It only goes in one way. So there we go. That's it. Hopefully that's it done and set up correctly. Right, got the little screw things back in. So now it's just a matter of putting it back on the frame. There it is, sitting back on the frame. Gonna put the board back in. I've tried to make sure that little sort of little lip thing I mentioned earlier down there is sitting in the frame as well. Seems to be sitting better. My God, mechanics. Who needs a mechanic when you've got me? Watch it not work when I turn it on. Put the wires on backwards or upside down or something. We'll soon find out. So there we go. Moment of truth. Oh well, starting up. My God. Seems to be working. Hooray! Well, fingers crossed, that's it. So it's sitting there, nice and solid. Yep, that's a lot more solid than it was. I'm happy with that. Just one more test just to make sure. And you've got the screw in right. There we go. Have a tendency of over tightening things, but that looks like it's done to me. We should take it for a spin. So yep, I hope that video has helped. If anyone has that same issue with the computer mount, now you know how to fix it. It's pretty easy. So hopefully that's helped people. But yeah, let's just hope I put it on right and it works. Good little workbench that. Can't beat working in the woods. Yep, hope that video was okay. Hope you enjoyed it, and cheers for watching, and goodbye.